Hey, me and baby can go. We can beef about Jada.
Right.
Nah, I fuck with baby though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's your
yeah.
favorite rapper out right now?
My favorite rapper out right now,
Yeah.
man. Future is my all-time favorite rapper.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
Like that's you know
Yeah.
he the sickest with this shit. Like can't nobody do it better. I always see what's so crazy. Me and one of my bros was having a conversation the other day. Cause see, I always call Future the hood Drake.
Yeah.
Like, he's the nigger like Drake. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you feel me? He like the nigga like Drake. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's just
Yeah.
like, and then one of my bros like brought it to my attention. Like bro, Future could be writing for Drake type shit. You
For
feel
sure.
me? And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Cause Drake really fucked with Future like on another level. You feel me?
Right.
So you know, it's like okay, it might be a little backstory to that shit. Like maybe that is what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, Future's hella talented, bro.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, he
most
wrote for
definitely.
Beyonce and
Most
shit.
definitely.
Yeah,
Most
so
definitely.
I'm sure he's laying some shit on Drake too.
Gotta be.
Cause like, you remember Quentin Miller, the dude who was writing for Drake, and it all came out.
Oh yeah,
he
yeah,
put it
yeah.
out. I mean,
Yeah.
Quentin Miller wasn't that fire. You feel me?
Right,
So
right.
I mean, I know he can get some shit out of Future and make
Most
it a hit.
definitely.
You know
Most
what I mean?
definitely. Most definitely. Future probably got shit, man. Man probably got thousands and thousands and thousands of songs he's recorded and just hasn't released them. He probably be
Right.
sending them to Drake like, hey, check this out. Ooh.
Right.
Drake probably like, boy, let me get that.
Yeah.
I give you some, I give you some royalties to the shit.
Yeah, and I heard that's where it's at too. If you like write some shit, if you the writer,
Yeah.
like
That's your shit.
yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? That's
You get
your
it.
shit.
You
Like,
get paid lovely off of that, and you don't gotta perform it. None of that shit. Like, bro, that's
Most
your song. Go ahead, but I'm gonna get the money.
definitely.
So shit, we got Kionte in the building, man. What's going on, boss? Long time coming, man. I'm so glad to have you here, bro.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, bro. Everything good, man. I can't complain, man. I can't complain, man. It's just a blessing to be alive and free, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So for the folks who don't know you, and I know a lot of people will know you and watch this shit,
Right.
tell them about your background, upbringing, coming up.
Shit, I pretty much, had to, regular upbringing. I ain't gonna say regular because wasn't shit about my upbringing regular. You feel me? So I ain't gonna call it regular, but like I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people who can relate to, my upbringing. You feel what I'm saying? But I grew up, shit, struggling for real. Like.
So what were some of the irregularities? Like what was like not regular that I mean became regular to you, but you see it now like maybe that wasn't regular.
Man, just first and foremost, my environment. The things I grew up seeing, like at an early age, that the average child probably hadn't seen at 6, 7, 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? Just shit like that, and going through trials and tribulations. As far as like financially, with my mom. You know what I mean? Struck just being homeless. Going from house to house and shit. Like my grandma. Thank God for my grandma, you feel me? She the one, really took a nigga in and till my mama got on her feet and shit till everything got, you know what I'm saying? Till everything got straight. But, just seeing hella shit, bro, that I probably shouldn't have seen. I ain't even gonna say I shouldn't have seen. 'Cause I'm glad I seen the shit I seen, it made me who I am today. You know? But it's just I done seen a lot of shit though, you feel me, that the average kid my age at the time probably hadn't seen.
Right.
So, it kinda just introduced me into a lot of negative things early on. Because I was already seeing that shit as a youngin'.
Right.
So, I just became a product of my environment, you feel me?
Yeah.
And my environment wasn't good, so,
Yeah.
that's just how that shit went, you feel me?
At what point, like at what age did you start kind of realizing like, yo, like this shit's kind of off, like this is a lighter? Should be this one right there. Let me go grab it for you.
The motherfucker don't even work, broski.
No.
Oh, God.
Here, we're going to take a small break, y'all. I'll be right back. That's why motherfuckers ain't steal it. It was sitting there on the table.
I'm here right now. It's probably gonna take about probably like 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm gonna just come straight home after I get done with this. Okay. All right. All right.
Bet we back. So at what point did you start realizing that shit wasn't like wasn't normal, but it was normal, but you know what I mean? Like when did you start realizing like, yo, this is kind of off a little bit?
Shit, when I moved to Powder Springs.
Word.
When I moved to Powder Springs, and I was going to school, you know, cause you know where I'm from, like where I grew up at, shit, everybody pretty much in the same situation. Like everybody, all my friends and all the niggas I grew up with in the same situation. Dad in and out of prison. Mama probably hustling. She either boosting, stealing clothes, or she selling dope, or she doing hair. You feel me? Like everybody was in the same predicament. You feel me? So you know when I moved to Powder Springs and started seeing you know these goddamn kids with their money and how they operate and how they, you know what I mean? Start seeing how these kids with their money and how they operate and how they live and shit, you know, that would let me know, like, right then. I'm like, oh, shit, boy. Your daddy did what for you? Did what? Y'all doing what? Y'all going where? Your house what? Got how many rooms? You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's when, you know, that when a nigga came to the realization, like, oh, shit, like, you know, what the fuck is my folks doing? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
what the fuck my folk got going on? Like, this shit ain't supposed to be like this, you know? And then, you know, as I grew older, like, as I got older, and I started seeing for myself how it is out here when you don't, cause you know when you don't got no guidance like early on. You know, shit, my mama was just trying to figure it out too. You feel me? My folks is out here trying to figure it out too. They just ran into some, you know, some speed bumps in the road. You know, trying to get to their destination. But shit, motherfuckers out here trying to figure it out. You know, we don't. My grandma, my mama, she don't know nothing about no motherfucking credit, no motherfucking. You feel me? My folks now, so my mama ain't know no better either. You feel me? So I can't blame my mama. I can't blame my daddy. His mama ain't know too much. You know, we trying to survive. That's all we know. Like, you know what I mean? Motherfucking trying to survive the best way a motherfucker know how. So shit, that's just what it was. You know.
Yeah, that takes some wisdom though. Like, when did you come to that realization to where you're like, you know what? Like, they were figuring it out too. Like, when did you look at the people who raised you as their own person instead of like, this is my mom, this is my grandma? You know what I mean? Because eventually you start looking at it like, oh, she was a person too, trying to figure some shit out.
Shit, the wisdom came early too.
Yeah.
You know, so that I realized that pretty early.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, I realized that pretty early, and when I realized that, that's when I was like, fuck it, shit, I'm finna start getting my own money. I'm finna start trying to find my own way. Let me try to find a way. Let me be the one who go, get the information. Let me be the one who get out here and, you know what I mean, and figure this shit out for all of us. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And shit, that, I had that. I had those intentions at a young age. Like, you feel me? I had those intentions. I'm 15, 16, you feel me? Like, early, you know what I mean? So, you know, I was always trying to get me some money. I was always trying to figure it out, find my way. You know what I mean? Because you know, I'm trying to bring it back to the fam. I'm trying to teach everybody. You know what I mean? How this shit's supposed to go. You know?
So it sounds like you grew up kind of fast to have that mentality at 15, 16 versus like some of your classmates at McKeachern wasn't even thinking about money or nothing like that. You know, they just oblivious to everything.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely.
So, so growing up, you have a strong ties to Marietta. Like, so is that where you grew up?
Yeah, that's where I was born and raised until I moved to Powder Springs. I love Marietta. Like, I love that shit. I love my community. I love my projects. Rest in peace. My project, B-Town, Louisville, Boston Home, Clay Home, Lemon Street. Rest in peace. All that shit, man.
So explain like how it seems like all y'all kind of know each other on some shit.
All us damn near related, bro.
Yeah, it's like a big
all
ass
us
family.
damn near related. I mean, it's just one of them things, man. It's just generations and generations of our people just been in that motherfucking. Everybody was just motherfucking motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Reproduce it. You feel me? So shit, it's everybody damn near about family. That's why I don't fuck with no bitches out there.
Yeah.
You might be fucking your
Could be
cousin
your
out.
cousin.
For real though, for real.
I never thought of it like that. Like just generations of people growing up in this same neighborhood, and that's
Yeah.
why y'all are all tied in.
Yeah.
I never thought of it like that. I never knew. I'd be like, how does he know him? How did they know? How are they cousins?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Because when I started like being around the Marietta people, that seemed like a whole nother sector of people.
Most definitely.
But then when we would all get together, you would know them. The
Yeah.
twins would know them.
Yeah.
Like they'll all be cool. Like
Yeah.
yeah. So it's
because
like a big ass family.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro. It's just a big ass family. Like it's a big ass family.
So I remember one of the times you came recorded here, you brought your uncle Jeff, right? Mr. Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me and everybody here a story that, you know, he would have you young rapping in front of the older homies.
Yeah. On the spot. Put me on the spot. 6, 7 years old.
6, 7?
Yeah. Put me on the spot. Hey, Tay, freestyle right now, off the nuts. That's what he called it, off the nuts. Like that what he called it. Like go off the nuts right now. And shit, I go off the nuts. Crazy. You feel me? Like go crazy. Like you feel me? And he like I can't really explain him. You really gotta be around him to feel his energy and feel, you know, how passionate he is and you know how serious he takes shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that he instilled in me as a young nigga. You know, that's definitely one of my, you know, like a guy that I look up to in certain ways, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, his energy and his seriousness and his drive for shit when he's serious about something, you know, and I felt that early. Like he put that in me early. Like I felt his energy early. Like so anytime it came to him and doing something, like take it serious or don't fuck with me at all. Like that's the type of nigga he is. And he's been like that and he's always been like that with me. You know what I'm saying? Like take this shit serious or goddamn get the hell on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with you feel me? Like,
right.
And you know, that shit is some real shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, early on, bro, that's just what it was. Me knowing that he was just a serious side nigga and you know, he believed in me and I had talent and shit. When that nigga used to say freestyle, I'm going. You feel me? I would be by myself practicing with my friends, like outside, like rapping, you feel me? I'm young as hell. Like I'm rapping though. Freestyling about shit we doing, like right in the moment, playing in the woods and shit. Like I'm freestyling about shit like that. You feel me? Whatever going on in that moment.
That's crazy because it seems like most people don't really start practicing that or like exercising that muscle until like teenage years. But you was like 6, 7, you said?
Yeah, 6, 7.
Shit. Do you remember anything like any raps that you had back then? Did you write anything?
Nah, I never wrote.
So all off the top.
It was all just, you feel me? Like I probably ain't write my first rap until I motherfucking met Terrence. I ain't write my first rap until I met bro.
Okay, when was that? Because I was going to ask you about that next because y'all started recording real early.
Yeah, that was really when I started recording, when I met bro. Like, you feel me? That's really when I started, like, kind of, you know, recording shit. You feel me? But yeah, I ain't write my first rap. I was probably like, 14? Some shit when I met him, some shit like that.
So what was the situation like recording? Like, where were y'all at? Were y'all, you know, at Terrence's house? Y'all in the closet? What was it like?
Nigga, we'll record anywhere. Nigga, we had the mobile studio. Nigga, oh my mama. We'll set that bitch up in the trap. Oh, God. We'll set that bitch up at Riot House, Bandit House, really wherever, goddamn. We'll set that bitch up anywhere and goddamn get to recording. But, yeah, bruh, goddamn, he always been on some music shit. Like, that nigga Bandit, like, that nigga always been, like, technology savvy. Like, he always been fine with just anything to do with, like, computers and internet shit, social media shit. Like, he always was up on it first and knew about, you know what I mean? So this nigga was recording already himself. He was recording himself already. Like, we young as hell. He had a studio already, all that shit. Him and T-Lo.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to T-Lo, bro.
For
Him and
sure.
T-Lo, bro, them niggas been doing this shit, bro. Like, them niggas been doing this shit, bro. No cap. Like, taking this shit serious anyway. Like, them niggas been doing this shit. Them really the first niggas I ran into that were taking music serious. Like, they really recording, bro. You feel me? Like, these niggas really recording themselves too, like, young as fuck. That shit was amazing to me, bro. You feel me? So, yeah.
Do you have any, like, special memories of certain recordings, certain sessions that y'all had?
Every session. Every session. I ain't, man, listen, y'all can add these niggas, bro. Y'all can add Bandit, bro. Ask anybody who was there to witness. Every fucking session was fucking a memory, dog. Like, because it was always random. Like, we never was like, hey, bro, we finna record today. Like, no, it was never like that. It was like, we go, goddamn, pull up on my uncle, buy everybody, throw 10, get hella weed, get some motherfucking pizza, We might have some liquor, whatever. Some female might be around, whatever, bro. We just kicking it. Then we be like, fuck it, bro. Let's record a song, bro. Fuck it. And goddamn, we record a song, bro. And how that shit went.
That's fucking dope. That's dope. So where were y'all getting beats from?
Shit. That nigga Torg was sending us beats early on.
Yeah, he's one of the early producers, I remember.
Yeah, everything Louis. That boy Torg was sending nigga beats. And I don't know, man. That shit, Terrence, bro, he would be like the fucking mastermind behind shit, bro. He always had shit all planned out and shit, bro. I just showed up and did my part.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's just what it was, bro.
Terrence has a demeanor about him. He definitely gets work done.
Listen, man. That nigga probably at work right now.
Facts.
It's Sunday.
Yeah.
That nigga probably doing some shit right now. But nah, for real though. That's my boy though.
So when did y'all start dropping these tracks, or did y'all just start dropping when y'all started recording?
When did we drop? The first, like, all right, Terrence and them had been dropping shit. Lil Triana, shout out to Tree ass. Them folks had been rapping and shit, been dropping shit, man. Them folks had been doing that shit. But me and Terrence, we dropped a hit in high school, shit called Crazy Thoughts. We had a fucking smash. Like, if we would have knew what we knew now back then, we'll be millionaires, right? We'll be millionaires right now. Like, we would, like, you feel me? But yeah, that's how it all started, bro. Crazy Thoughts, like, popped it off, bro. And that just gave us like a musical buzz, like, in our whole community, in our whole city. Like, everybody knew the song. Like, shit would get played in the fucking weight room at McEachern and shit, like, type shit. Like, everybody was fucking with that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody was fucking with that shit. So when that happened, the shit, we went from there. And we just kept dropping shit. And, you know, nigga got older. Nigga had kids and shit, responsibilities and shit. So, you know, we kind of fell back from everything. You know?
Right. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You know, like, the community fucks with you, and even further than the community fucks with you. Like, every time that you do something, people want to see it. Like, people want that out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, always did. And to know that at the age of 5 or 6, you were, you know, essentially doing rap push-ups, like just rapping about whatever the fuck is going on. And then now when I see it, now it makes a lot more sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like you're just destined for that shit, and like everybody else knows it. You know what I mean? But so then let's talk about what you said. Then, you know, having to fall back. What exactly made you fall back and maybe have one foot in, one foot out? Was it, you know, having to get bread? You know what I'm saying? Having to focus on that aspect, and, you know, not really being able to, you know, fuck the studio, I can try to get this money. Like, what was that like?
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's pretty much what it was, man. It was just like, I didn't, like, you know, in my younger years, like, early on, like, I couldn't really see that far, bro. Like, I couldn't see that far. Like, as far as, like, you know, the vision and me making it rapping and me, you know what I mean, me really just, I couldn't see that far, you feel me? It was just like, I need some money now. Like, I gotta make something shake right now. Like, you know what I mean? And that just goes back to, you know, how I grew up.
Yeah.
You feel me? It just goes back to how I grew up. And, you know, just me having that hunter mentality, like, you know, just.
Yeah, that's one thing I think about is, like, if you're always, you know, thinking about survival, when do you have a time to dream? Like you said.
Facts.
Yes.
And that's, man, that's it right there. That's facts, bro. Like, you know?
Yeah, no, that's a big problem. That's a big problem. Because there's just so much talent that, you know, like, you've been in jail, you've done time. There's so much talent inside of jail. And it's like,
all the talent.
Yeah, all of it.
And all the niggas who really, I ain't gonna say, it's some bitch ass niggas in prison too, some bitch ass nigga behind the wall. But it's a lot of talented ass niggas who really stand on principles and really stand on business. You feel me? Like, it's some real solid ass niggas, and they very talented.
Yes.
But, you know, sometimes you can be too real. You know, them being too real, and, you know, put them in the situation they in. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to, you just got to know how to move, man.
Right.
You got to know how to move.
For sure. Like, so right now it seems like your life took a whole 180. But before that, maybe the last 3 years, you have been, you know, going in and out and dealing with shit like that.
Yeah.
can you talk about what it's like during time, or just being in there, knowing that you got all this talent and shit? Does it even cross your mind at that point, or are you just in there?
Um, in my early years, shit, it was like, in my younger 20s and shit, like it was like shit. I'm in here, like you feel me, like. But I did write a lot of my music also, like a lot of shit that I actually did take the time out and write.
Mm-hmm.
It was behind the wall. I did write a lot of my music in jail though, But man, my mindset in there, it's more. It be more mental than anything, bro. Most definitely, it be more mental than anything. Like I ain't never worry about no physical shit. Like I ain't never worrying about a nigga doing nothing to me or nothing like that. It's just more missing my family and thinking about what I could be doing and what I should be doing. You know what I mean? It be
Yeah.
more so that type shit that get to a nigga behind the wall. You feel me? You know what I mean?
So, I mean, was the last bid the hardest? Because it seemed like since the last bid, you took off the furthest. Was the last bid the hardest for you as far as like in your head mentally? Or what was the hardest time you had in there? Because I know when you were in there, you took also losses on the outside too,
Mm-hmm.
on top of being a father and everything. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just seemed like the last time to me just seemed like it might have been super stressful.
Yeah. It was super stressful. It was the most stressful time because before I got locked up, I was I had so many responsibilities and so many people that depend on me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, damn, you just let everybody down. You feel me? You just fucked up. Like you let everybody down. And so, my mindset this time when I was in that motherfucker is just like, hey, like when you come home, nigga, like you no room for error. Like
Yeah.
you ain't got no room to fuck up. Like nigga, you gotta cross every T, dot every I. You feel me? And it was just like, shit, it was just a wake up call. Like you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking like shit, like I'm around niggas who got 25 years and 40 years and niggas who been gone 25 years and 30 years and shit. You feel me? And I'm just like, damn, bro, this shit can all be really taken away from me, bro. Like in the snap of a finger, one wrong move. You feel me? This shit can be all taken away from me, bro. Like, and I'm out here taking this shit for granted, playing bullshit. You feel me? So, shit, I'm like, what? When I touch down, like I said, no room for error. You feel me? No room for error.
We
You gotta
see
get
it
to it, make it happen.
for sure. I definitely see it, man.
Yeah.
So you said that you write most of your stuff in there, and that's what I was gonna ask you. You know, some people are like, they need to be out living life to write stuff, but it seems like you gotta be like contained to write stuff.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So do
Most
you get to write more that you're out? Do you write much, or do you just out and about?
I don't write much. That's the thing. Like what you
Mhm.
just said is real.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because when I'm out, I'm out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
You
facts.
feel me? So yeah, that's pretty much just what it is, man. I be trying to utilize like every second of my life.
Yeah.
And that's a gift and a curse.
Right.
Cause I literally be trying. Sometimes I I over goddamn push myself. Like I take on a lot of shit. You feel me? Like so it be times where I might be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. But I'd be like, damn, like that's a lot of shit I just took on. Like hold up,
Yeah.
I'm tripping. You feel me? Like you know what I mean? But yeah.
Does that kind of reflect the survival mentality to where, like, when you out here, you shaking and moving, but when you lock down, you can't really shake and move, so you're not kind of worried about that aspect, and you could just be with your thoughts.
Right.
Is that kind of, like, relatable? Like, is that what it is? Like, the hunter mindset, just having to take a break, because you can't really hunt in there, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Yeah, you right. Hope a nigga ain't hunting in there.
Right.
Hope a nigga ain't doing no hunting there, but nah, that's facts. That's facts though. But yeah, bro, that's when I had my time to really reflect, bro, and really just sit back and process, what be going on and shit, bro. And that's another reason why I'm able to write because now I'm sitting down and I'm putting this shit together, like how I really been living, what's really been going on, and that's why like if you listen to a lot of my music, like it be real life shit, bro. Like it be real life situations, like you feel me, like it be shit I really be done went through.
Yeah, hearing it doesn't sound like someone who's out here just doing shit. You know, just hearing what's the content of it. It does sound like someone who's reflecting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and I wasn't sure if you was writing in prison or whatever. I didn't
Right.
know, but it does seem like you're sitting down and really coming up with stuff. Versus somebody can just come in here and just talk about what they did in the day or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? But your shit has a depth to it, a substance, a pain to it, and it's like he got to be sitting down and thinking about this shit. Like, I don't think that can just come off the top. You know what I mean? But I've also seen you come off the top with some crazy shit too.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, bro. You're an interesting guy, bro. You really like born for this shit.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
So you are a father. Can
Yes.
you talk about becoming a father and you know, the emotions and the early changes you had to make or mistakes you might have made, or you know, what some things that came with being a father?
Man, I'm really the man I am today because of my child, bro. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
and that's the best way I can put it, bro. Like, it changed my life, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like, drastically, bro. Like, because I love him so much. You feel me? It's just like, man, everything I do, I think about him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, everything I do, I think about him. So it's just like, that is my life now. You know what I'm saying? That's what's like most important to me, bro.
How old is he now?
He finna be 3.
3? So his personality starting to come out.
Man, what? If Biggie came out early, his ass crazy as hell, man. His ass crazy for real. Yeah, that's my boy though.
Yeah, do you see a lot of yourself in him?
Most definitely.
And what aspects you think that you can point out?
Stubbornness, just always feeling like he gotta have his way. You know what I'm saying? Always thinking shit gotta go his way, and you know, shit like that, man. Yeah, that's my boy though, man. That's my boy.
That's what's up. What are some what are some wishes and dreams that you have for your son? You know, growing up the way you grew up, what are some things that you want for his life?
Some things I want for his life, man. I can't really say, you know, well I can. I just want him to be great, man. At whatever he decide to do. I just want him to be great, and you know, I most importantly want him to have like understanding, you know, like wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like I want him to really like just be great, man, and just have understanding. That's it, man. Just understand people and understand other people's situations and take other people into consideration when you out here doing whatever it is that you may do, you know. Just, you know, understand and be great at whatever it is that you do, like whatever he decide to do. You know, I'm gonna support him in whatever he decide to do. So, you know, I just want him to be great. That's it. Be great, man, and be understanding.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And I mean, from what it seems like, I mean, you had understanding at a very young age, you know? So it's like, I think you'll know how to put that in him.
Yeah,
you
for
feel
sure.
me? Like, I don't think he'll be out here with bad guidance at all.
For sure.
So tell me about how you deal with taking losses. 'Cause I feel like in the past, since we got out of high school, bro, like a lot of your close circle has been taking losses, you know, whether it's to death or to jail or whatever. Like, what impact do you think that had on you, like mentally, and like how do you deal with it? Have you not dealt with some of the stuff? Like, what's that like?
Man, it's all I just I I embrace that shit, bro. Like I look at it as if they sacrificed their life for me, like not like literally, like, but you know, I look at it as like, because you know, every time each one of them passed away, I learned something, you know. So you know, with them being so close to me, and you know, me learning something from their death is like, you know, God showing me something through them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like each time with me learning something, you know, I just applied it, you know, to my everyday life, and that's another thing that, you know, that I embraced that made me the man I am today.
Yeah.
Again, you know what I'm saying? It just, you know, I just embrace it, bro, and you know, shit hard to, you know, it's hard to it's hard to deal with, bro. Like it's hard to, you know what I mean? It'd be hard to cope with that shit sometimes when everybody close to you passing away. But you know,
Right.
I always been the person that try to, take a positive out of every negative. You know what I'm saying? So, I just embrace it, man, and take it with me, and and live with this shit, man. Live with this shit, and try to be as great as I can for them. You know.
Do you
And,
ever deal with survivor's guilt? Like y'all were all doing the same stuff in the same boat in the same circle. Like why them? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you ever have like a survivor's guilt aspect where you're like, it don't make no sense. I'm still here, type shit, or do you
mm-mm,
always just take it in like
mm-mm.
the chosen one?
I never. It's crazy you just said the chosen one, bro. Because I was
Mm-hmm.
gonna name that. I was gonna name my first mixtape the chosen one because of that reason. Like what we talking about right now. On God, it's crazy you just said that, bro.
It's
For
meant to
real, it's,
be.
it's meant to be.
Yeah, it's meant to
It's
be.
meant to be. But nah, I never had survivor's guilt. Hell no, nah, man, nah. 'Cause, life is precious,
Yeah.
and like I said, I have understanding. I know one day I'm gonna have to die. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it just wasn't my time. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't my time. You know what I mean? It's how life is. It's how this shit go. People gonna live. People gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Some people close to you. One day I gotta die. My mama, my grandma, my son. You know what I'm saying? And when you know and accept that, when it happens, it's like you perceive it a totally different way. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you perceive death?
How do I perceive death?
Mm-hmm.
It's a sad thing, bro. It's definitely a sad thing. Don't get me wrong. It's a sad thing, but it's a part of life.
Yeah.
It's something that has to happen.
It's promised.
You know what I'm saying? It is all of a sudden, like it is, a lot of times it happen like out the blue and it's unexpected and shit, but like, it's something that has to happen. Like,
Yeah.
I grieve.
Mm-hmm.
Not for long though. You know what I'm saying? I grieve most definitely because
Yeah.
I love, my family, I love you, you know what I'm saying? I grieve for sure, but not for long, man. Like I said, I take it in stride, man, and just carry it with me and, you know, deal with it.
Do you have any regrets about, anything growing up or anything you wish you would have did or anything like that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What are some of those things?
Uh, for real, man. Not basketball.
You were fire at basketball.
That's my only regret in my whole entire life, man. Not sticking with the basketball, man. Not staying down, not being mentally strong enough to make that shit work. You feel me? That's my only regret in life.
Do you
Yeah,
think
for
maybe the
real.
survivor's mindset kind of got in the way of
Most
that too?
definitely. That's the only reason. You know what I
Mm,
mean? That's the only reason.
yeah.
But that I just wish I was like mentally stronger. I wish I could have fought that urge like and stuck with the basketball, stayed down with that shit. That was my first love. Like I loved basketball before I loved music. Like I always loved basketball. Yeah, yeah.
You put a ball in your little boy's hand yet?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
He got 2, 3 basketball goals.
Hey,
No
that's
cap.
what's up.
For real.
That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah.
So, backtrack a little bit, like we was talking about, this last time you had a certain mindset. Where do you feel about, how do you feel about where your life is right now? Because it seems like you're in a pretty good place.
I'm blessed, man. I'm just blessed, man. That's all. Like that's all I can say, man.
Yeah.
I'm just blessed, man. Like you know, like everything going pretty decent. I done took a couple losses, but we gonna take it in stride. You feel me? I'm blessed, man. I'm happy to be home, free. I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? My family healthy, my son healthy. I'm healthy. You feel me? Um, I have amazing people around me. You know, shit, man. I can't complain about nothing, man. Life's great,
Yeah.
for real.
What, through all these things, what do you think is the biggest lesson that you've learned?
Um, time is precious.
Mm,
Time is precious.
no doubt. And you think that kind of goes into the music? I mean, it seems like your music is an accumulation of all this stuff, like all of it. Like, is that where the power comes from of just you realizing it and looking at all these little moments and all these things, the time wasted, the time spent in good ways, just all these ups and downs. I just feel like your music has a power to it. Like, where do you think the power is coming from? Because to me, it seems like you just have a bountiful list of experiences, and it just bleeds out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's a whole different vibe when you're in here.
Yeah. That's pretty much what it is, man. I just be talking about my life, bro, my experiences, man, and that's all I can do. I mean, it's authentic, like it's real. That's just you know, it's and that's probably why it comes so natural. Like that's probably why it come like that because it's really like raw. Like that's really like that would be going on. You know what I mean?
Being so great at music and being so talented, do you think sometimes you take it for granted because it's like some shit like, oh, I could always do this. Like you could get up and do some fire ass rap. You know what I'm saying? You could just get up and do it. Do you sometimes take it for granted?
Yeah, I do that often.
Yeah.
I do it often, but not no more though. Not no more. Not no
Yeah.
more. Not no more. I used to do it often though, man. Like I don't know. I don't know, man. I can't even explain and shit. It's just different for me, bro. I can't even ain't nothing I can explain to nobody like how this shit come to me, how naturally come to me, how long I can be away from this shit and come back to this shit and shit don't change, you know what I'm saying? And that was the reason why my uncle, Jeff, like, that's why he be like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he be blown, like, cause he like, bruh, cause I might not rap for this nigga for a year. And I might spit some shit for this nigga, bro. One time I spit a song for this nigga, Jeff. I don't mean to put you on blast like this. It's a true story, bro. One time I spit a song for this nigga, bro. Man, shed a tear, bro. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? And I know, like, and me knowing him and knowing, like, trusting his judgment and, like, cause he be right a lot of times. He ain't perfect now, but he be right a lot of times, you feel me? So, you know, me knowing him and how passionate he was about my music and shit like that and how much he believed in me, bro, like, that's one reason why I always knew, like, I'm that nigga, bro. He ain't never let me forget. Like, it don't matter what I was going through, what it was, like, that nigga, like, hey, you that nigga, boy, for real, like, you know what I mean? He never let me forget, you feel me? For real, so, you know.
That's cool because it seems like he's not the only one telling you these things.
Hell nah.
But I think you value his
more
opinion.
than anybody's,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because, I mean, shit, it started as a jit, you feel me?
Yeah. He was there every step of the way.
Yeah.
Believing in this shit, investing his own money. He going to work, busting his ass for it. He'll spend all that shit at the studio if I want to. I'd be like, hey, let's go to the studio. I might be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's go to the studio. That nigga spending every goddamn dollar in his pocket, bro.
Damn.
If I ask him to, bro. For
Yeah.
real. Like, believe like that. Like, you feel me? For real.
That shit's so hard. I remember when y'all were here and y'all did Change Me, and then at the end of it, you know, we kept a little sound clip of him talking about it. He's like, "This one's special. Like, this one's special, Tay." Like, I don't know. It's just like kind of like a moment of silence for me. Just I was there. I felt the vibe, but shit, even in the studio, it was just like we're in here working with like I don't know, like destiny on some shit. Like it's always some deep shit, and like he got your back. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, 100%.
He's got your back, bro. Like
100%, for sure. For sure, 100%, fool. 100%. Never got to worry about that.
That's just fucking beautiful. So,
nah, for real.
What can we expect from you as far as music? You know, this year, like where you at in a headspace with this shit? Like, you know.
Man, I'm finna really give y'all I'm finna give y'all what y'all been waiting for. That's what's good. Yeah, I'm just finna give you folks what they've been waiting for, bro. Like,
yeah,
I'm finna give them what they've been waiting for, bro. I'm finna go and give y'all a little EP, man. Give y'all about 8 of them motherfuckers. Give y'all about 8 bangers real quick. You know what I'm saying? And you know why it's on my mind, I'm just gonna say it, man. Long live Guala, man.
Yeah.
For real. He just on my mind right now, like in this moment. So
rest in peace, TG,
I just had to say that.
For sure. I mean, and the name of the project, like it just all coincides because everybody wants this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to see it from you, and then the chosen one. That's what you're gonna call it. Like, so it's like, oh, bro, I don't know. It's some shit going on. Like, I feel like, bro, this is for you. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to be a pastor or the.
Nah,
but
you been saying this shit
yeah.
though. Like you said this like when you first really heard me. Like,
oh my
you
God,
was telling me like, hey, bro, like, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So as far as this project, you have anything, you know, written out or ready, or just any ideas you working with, or are you just getting ready to start getting in there and
I got hella songs. That's the crazy thing about it, bro.
mm-hmm.
I got hella music. Like, I got hella music, bro. I just never released it. You feel me? Cause at one point in time, like, man, it's so crazy, it's so weird. Cause at one point in time, like, this music shit was just like a little therapeutic. You feel me? I was just doing this shit for me, so I can listen to this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was just, you know, and people close to me, like, had it. Like my
Yeah.
baby mama, my uncle, you know, my mama. You feel me? Sisters and shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they had it. Like, but it was really just for me to just go listen to myself.
So, what do you think would be better? Do you think releasing some of your older catalog for this would be better, or do you think making music in this new headspace that you got would be better?
That's why I'm in the studio now.
Yeah.
Making fresh shit, of course. But I got some shit, like,
Mhm.
though, like old shit. Like, I got some shit, bro, that's like, that's crazy. That everybody need to hear.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I got some shit. You feel me? So, you know, nigga gonna goddamn get all that shit. Y'all gonna see.
Yes, sir.
Really, I'm pretty humble. I don't really like, just, like, I'm gonna show y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna see.
So, should we expect a time frame, or should we just wait and watch until you work?
Man.
Summertime?
Summertime.
Let's go. I'm excited as fuck.
Summertime, man. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a good summer.
So, in wrapping up, man, is there anything that that you would like to say? Any shout outs? Anything on your mind that I didn't bring up that you want to say and let people know?
Nah, man. Not really. I mean, one thing I do want to say is, everybody need to be great, man, at whatever they do. Everybody need to be great, man. Whatever you do, man, take that shit serious. Go full throttle with it, man, and be great, and always be understanding, man, of other people's situations. Always take other people into consideration, man. Always take your neighbors into consideration. You'll last a lot longer, man, and just be great, man. That's it. Yeah,
That's Jeff.
It. Yeah, for
That's
real.
Jeff.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. You feel me? Yeah,
That's
it.
Jeff and your upbringing. In this short
Yeah,
time of me
yeah.
talking to you, we never spoken this deep. So it's like
Yeah.
I could really see like the makeup, like, the genetic makeup, what's putting the blocks together
Yeah.
inside of you. So I got like a way bigger understanding of you now. That shit's dope, man.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you coming through,
For
bro.
sure, bro. I told y'all gonna come forward with you, man.
Yeah, appreciate
It's the first one ever.
Yeah.
This the first one, man.
For
I
real,
had to
your
give it
first
to you.
interview?
Yeah, I had to give it to you, man. It's my first real deal interview, man. It's the first real deal.
Well, we're gonna see you on the Breakfast Club and
Yeah,
all
one
that
day,
shit.
one day.
Yeah.
I might turn them down though. I might not even do no interviews for nobody else. It's gonna be the only one, man. They gonna fuck it, man. I might not even do no interviews, man. It's the last one. Fuck it, man. I ain't doing no more interviews, man. My boy got the only one, man. Fuck it. It's over with.
It's lit,
we
man.
ain't doing no more, man.
Don't believe this, man. He gonna be talking to Charlemagne and all that shit. He got to, bro.
But yeah, man. Love though, man.
Oh God, bro. Shit, I appreciate you coming through, man. Kionte, Thrush House, we out.
For sure.
That was good, bro.
That was hard.
That was good,
I
yeah.
gotta see that.